Libra, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention. Today we're going to be doing a reading for early May. There are other readings, so go and have a little look. I am recording this on the day of the full moon. If you are seeing this after, then that is fine. These messages will apply when they divinely find you. The power of the moon will continue on for the next 7 days, and these messages will be relevant, like I said, whenever they divinely find you. There must be something in this reading for you, otherwise you would not be here. Cross watchers, do continue to watch because you can see, checking in on your Libra, and there might even be your energy coming up too. So you can find me on Instagram, divine.intervention.channel. If you'd like a private read, do hit me up. Now, Libra, I've been meditating on your energy, and it feels slightly erratic. I'm not going to lie to you. There's like this feeling of, what's the word? Deflation, disappointment, but also strength. So you feel strong but disappointed, maybe a little bit angry, but you also expected it. There's a lot of paradoxical feelings going on right now. Perhaps that's because you're balanced, or perhaps that is because you are Hermit energy is the first card. Perhaps that is because you are trying to get back into balance. So the Hermit energy, that is the overall energy for this reading. Spending some time introspecting the dark shadow of the soul. I feel like, Libra, you've put yourself in a situation over and over again without even realizing it, without even without even doing it on purpose, but the circle keeps repeating itself in different forms. It's like the devil keeps coming round dressed in different outfits, and it's just, I don't know, maybe you're ignoring red flags. Spirit's telling me that you have got an issue with seeing the best in everybody, and sometimes that can lead you back into this cycle. So we've got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords up the right way, and the Hangman. So the Four of Swords in reverse is confirming the whole cycle thing I just said. You know, you keep going to battle with the same sort of energy, basically. Perhaps there is, this is a really great time to discuss it, actually. I've mentioned it in a couple of other reads with this full moon energy. Prior to the full moon is a great time to manifest. On the day of the full moon and after is a great time to cut etheric cords that are draining you, past people that you are emotionally connected to, which are draining your energetic field. Do have a look on Google, how to cut cords. You can use the goddess incantation of Hecate. She's really great to help do this. It does depend though on what situation you are in. Spirit's telling me that you have been gifted, Libra, with this sword of truth. This is what the Ace of Swords is telling me right now. You've been gifted with this intuition which just sparks inside of you whenever you don't feel like there's an equal reciprocation here. So say you get yourself involved in a relationship with somebody as a love interest, and you feel like there's an unequal footing of truth, or an unequal footing of effort, or an unequal footing of love. And this will spark up an inquiry like inside of you that looks at a situation in more detail without even realising it. This is your inner Libran trying to seek balance here. And sometimes, and in this situation, I feel you have uncovered a Hangman energy followed by a Devil energy. The Devil here is mirroring the Hermit. We'll speak about that in a minute. But so uncovering the truth, cutting away what isn't real, that is a big theme for you guys in the run up to this full moon and thereafter. So you're going to be looking at situations and saying, right, how much of this is real. If I don't message, if I don't message this person, will they bother with me? Am I the one making all the effort? If I really look at that situation, does it look truthful? Does it all add up? You're going to be in very much that analytical mind frame. And Spirit is telling me that it's going to leave you in a hangman energy where you just feel like you're just flapping around in the wind, not really knowing which way to go with it. And honestly, Libran, perhaps if you're questioning something so much, that is the answer in itself. You know, like they say, no message is a message. If you're chasing somebody that's not showing any love back, or when they show love back, it's just chaos, drama, things that are bringing you down, this is the time to really look at your life and work out what is holding you back. Because this is not a time to slow down, Libran. This is a time to be running towards your goals, because the manifestation energy is really strong. And know your power. Spirit's telling me to tell you, know your power. So the Hermit, mirrored by the Devil here. When you go inwards, there is, like I said, the dark shadow of the soul. You're going to be looking at your role in all of this. Go easy on yourself, Leaves, because there has been some manipulation here. Because you've got quite a balanced perspective, even when you look at your own role in a situation, you're going to be looking at it thinking, if I hadn't have been that silly, or if I hadn't have been gullible, if I hadn't have caught feelings, or if I hadn't have slept with them, or if I hadn't have made these decisions, you know, yes, okay, you've made the decisions, congratulations, we all make mistakes, but also keeping it balanced here and saying, right, I was manipulated in this respect, I made that mistake because of ignoring that red flag, taking notice of the things that you need to take forward as wisdom, as opposed to looking at a situation and making yourself feel bad about it. You need to really arm yourself for this release. You need to release for a rebirth to happen here, Libra. You really do. You need to make space for this new energy, because there is a new energy on the horizon that's coming in, and it's potentially your wish fulfillment, but it's what you make it. Right now, you've got a clear energy to create. You can't be creating without it being cleared. You get me? So if you're a magnet and you're walking around full of shit, you're just going to create shit to come your way. You want to be a magnet full of light. So in order to do this, you need to cut off the old energy. Please look up cord cutting ceremonies. This devil energy that's just been holding you back needs to go. Needs to go. Someone is afraid of your power, Libra, and honestly, you need to embrace it. So take the mistakes that you've made. Take the red flags that these lessons have brought you, and jump on your horse, the Knight of Swords energy, and start running at your goals. You know, once you've armed yourself and you've really dusted yourself off, you know, and got the strength to do this, come out of that Hermit energy and come forward, because there is a King of Pentacles waiting for you to know yourself. This King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, could also be a fire sign. Don't get hung up on energies, it's just what I'm getting. So this King of Pentacles, he's been watching you for a while. Don't forget to reverse the roles in terms of genders, but it is a masculine energy. And don't forget, we also both have, male and females have both feminine and masculine energy within us. This is a masculine energy, and he is in a secure position on his throne, and he's been waiting for you to step through all of these shadows, unstick yourself, and see through the situation that you've been in. So could be somebody you've met in the past, but it could also be a new energy that's just known you for a while. This is something that, if you overthink, could leave you very confused. You just need to make sure you don't ignore those red flags. I don't know whether this energy is a permanent energy in your life, a love, energy. I actually can't tell you that right now. I haven't got that answer, but I know that it is a new adventure, and it's a promotion in the sense of where you were at. And you need to make sure, though, that you see this energy. So you don't stay in this pity party. You don't. We've got the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is very much an energy to me that's like you feel like all your cups are empty, but you've got four, and there's one particular cup out of these four that is golden, that is the golden ticket. And this is who the King of Pentacles is, or has this opportunity held out to you. And you've got to make sure that you trust in yourself to make the right decision. Sometimes, you know, you've got your guard up, Libra, and having your guard up as high as it is could cut out things that are good as well, and you want to make sure you're not doing that, you know. So in that time where you spend time in the Hermit energy and you do your dark night of the shadow work, once you've gone in on the situation and analysed and taken out the gems to use as armour, you do need to be brave. There needs to be an element of bravery here. A warrior doesn't go to battle and stand at the back and hide in the corner. He goes to battle and he runs to the front line because he trusts in himself to have the strength to overcome anything that gets in his way. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. And the Death card. This is the end of you feeling like this is potentially the end of you feeling like you are having to bend over backwards and work your nuts off for everything. You feel like you know you work so hard and struggle. There's like a struggle, lack energy. This is going to change. You're going to be releasing that with this full moon. You are going to be using the I am mantras to bring yourself into power and to lift yourself out of this lack mentality, because it's the end of a cycle, and the end of a cycle means a rebirth. There's going to be a new you, and this is really exciting. Like, at first, you're going to feel sad. I feel like you got slightly attached to an old energy that was draining you because you were used to it and you didn't even see it, and you saw the best in something and someone in a situation, when in fact, you're going to realise when you get your wings and you start soaring the heights of the potential and these opportunities, that was just holding you back. But at the same time, it was making you stronger. Your wings might not have been strong enough to fly the heights without having those lessons, right? So, Eight of Emotion, you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. Oh, Libra, I'm so excited for you, right? And we have got a multiversal card that says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I'll always be guided back to the light. So keep your heart open, don't keep your guard up too much. And how you make people feel is everything. Don't forget that. Okay, Libra, and stay tuned. There will be more readings for you. Love and light. Whoop.